Yep, welcome everyone. This is going to be the ahem, my voice left me for a moment. The 6 diamond preliminary advancement set between rrrui and EpicYoshi. And the winner of this set is going to advance into the Master League of the Meijin series, hosted by Musical. They've already started.
Indeed.
So also I'm Lava. I'm gonna commentate today, and I'm accompanied by Spider.
Good evening. Yeah, we're already into game 2 here. Looks like Musical says people who win this game will advance into the Masters League, which is going to start on or around April 9th. So this is a big moment here. As you said, it was Diamond something preliminary, correct?
Yes. Whoever wins here is going to, well, go up in the league. And as Spider mentioned, they've already started. And rrrui is already ahead 2-0. Sadly, we missed the first few games. But sometimes it just happens.
Sometimes it just happens here, folks. We are in... They are playing ranked, which is kind of nice to see at this high level of play. They decided to go ranked. It's always commemorable, but never forced.
Mm-hmm. They are
rrrui.
They're roughly at the same rank as well. So this appears to be a very even set. So it's gonna be really exciting to watch this one.
Very true. I mean, I had my Pokecoins on EpicYoshi, but rrrui's out to a 2-0 lead, which, I mean, there's the one for EpicYoshi. Yeah, very even. I mean, what can you say? I mean, I did witness EpicYoshi's last gameplay for the Meijin series, and he was on fire. I think he won like, was it 20-6 maybe, even if that? But he was looking very, very comfortable in just his movements in general.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see that, but rrrui is no pushover either.
Yeah, rrrui's top 20 for a reason. I think they're even top 10. Both of them might be, actually. Let me check the leaderboards while you're doing that. I have to scroll all the way to the top.
if we talk about leaderboards, they might be around with 1700, 1800. I would say around rank 50.
Yeah, let me go into the top 20 to see if I can pick them out anywhere. I don't see him in top 20.
Top 20 is usually reserved for the 2000, 1900. Maybe 1 or 2 1800.
Very true. Yeah, EpicYoshi does have I'm looking here, 1803. He's ranked 57. rrrui is 1769, ranked 63. I'm not sure if they're both using an alt account or if it's just not updating. But both
I'm pretty sure it's
top
not
60.
I'm pretty sure it's not updating. I think it will update after the set is done.
Yeah, we'll check it out then. I expect them both to be in probably top 50 after the set is done.
rrrui went for the long route with the yellows at the bottom. He should have just swapped the light blues to the left.
Very true. Let's get in here. EpicYoshi, not as showboaty as I saw him last game. He was doing some crazy staircase openers. And that was a beautiful a double time lag chain from rrrui, where they should have fell at the same time, but since rrrui swapped the panels with a frame in between, it chains higher. Went from 5 to 6 and 6 to 7. So that was pretty cool.
I think that's called is it called the delay chain?
Yeah, it has a couple different names. One is called time lag chain. And
time lag chain. That's what it
chain.
was. Yeah, that's what time lag chain. That's what it was. Yeah, I still fumble a little bit with terminology.
Yeah. Either way, very skilled to do that.
Yeah.
I try to do it, and I get it once in a while, but I'm kind of like spamming. This is more surgical.
Gotta have a good eye for it.
EpicYoshi not going for the clear yet. Gets it there, puts up with some difficult garbage.
Okay, still got it.
Oh boy.
And survived long enough to take EpicYoshi down. We had fumbled a little bit, fumbled a few of his clears, but in the end he managed to get it. So well played, rrrui.
Well played.
Take this. Take this.
Kind of the same opener from both players. So they're both playing conservatively.
Yeah, gotta be noted that both players start off with the same board. So if you get the same opener from both sides, then it's that means that the vision is rather similar, or that the board that it just was an obvious opener from the board that the boards themselves gave them. But
there is something to be said. Yeah, I know. In the background, Andaris has been working on starting boards, and if you don't know, the panels that rise underneath the starting board, if you're the same level, they're the same.
Yes,
they're not the same for different levels of. Like 1 versus 3, 3 versus 5, but he's changing it around, so you're basically getting the same starting board. But I can't speak to it because I don't know exactly what he's doing, but there is some changes happening versus how those panels come up, but they should be, even though it's RNG, the RNG should be the same since they're on both 10.
That is interesting, but I'm pretty sure this can't apply to 9 and 10. Let's say you're on 9 and 10 and your opponent is on 8. Then it can't apply because one side has an additional color.
Right. Besides additional colors. That's what I had mentioned too in the little footnotes there.
Yeah.
But there is work being had. It's not... Ooh, nice insert there from rrrui. That might really put EpicYoshi in a pickle. Nice clear. But yeah, there's so much going on in the background of this game. There's so many updates happening. All for good. We just gotta keep up on it too.
Yeah. No, really commendable what our devs are doing.
That I can agree.
Okay, EpicYoshi did cut the chain, decided not to keep going. But maybe he should aim for... Well, if he builds the garbage fast enough, and he almost did, then he could have managed to catch rrrui off guard.
Yeah, sometimes it feels like playing rrrui is playing a top 10 player. I mean, it'll feel like that, especially when you're playing a diamond or a plat or a master. Like, sometimes I'll play people and it just feels like they're top 10. I could be playing the best in my life and still lose, and I'll look over and they have no garbage. And it's not discouraging necessarily, but it's definitely eye-opening to see like what rank you are. Like I consider myself to be gold rank, and I would not push any further than that just because my board vision is not there. Just because my knowledge level is there doesn't mean my skill is. My skill is very gold or below. It's not at that rank. So when you play someone who feels like they're top 10, they could be top 100. Like, that's how good players are.
Yeah. And speaking of rrrui, he has what I always find interesting about him. He's one of the players where his skill level can vary drastically from day to day. You can play him one day, and you can let's say win rather well, rather highly, and then another day you just get smashed.
Yeah, day-to-day player. Those do exist.
Yeah.
I've played in a tournament where I came in last, and then I'll play the same people like in the same tournament, and I came in second. Like, that's how. But that was just me practicing a lot. I know the day I came in last, I was just not feeling it. I shouldn't have even played.
Yeah, sometimes it just won't work. That is true as well.
Yeah.
We all have our days, and if we have a really really an off day, then even a master can play like can drop down to draws.
Yeah.
That's
And don't let it discourage you.
It's rather drastic, as I know, but it can happen. I have to
Yeah,
state that
I always played through it.
yeah, I had that moment in my last exhibition stream where I thought, okay, Ulesho and I played some really great games beforehand, and then there was a streak of I think 3 to 5 games where it felt like I dropped 2 or 3 ranks all of a sudden.
Oh, wow.
I played that bad. It
Yeah.
can happen.
Yeah, I always play through it because I'm a rank or die player. I'm always ranked, and I play through it because I think you need to experience the lows if you want to feel the highs. That's my outlook. Like I take the L's and I roll with it. Some people can't do that. I know for a fact there are people who've literally just like dropped the game because they've had a bad day. And that's not what it needs to be about. Oh, the little tiny Yoshi got clipped there.
That is the reason why I dropped ranked.
Yeah, so you can just
Because,
drop ranked in general. Yeah, that's true.
Because to me it's just big combo storm from Yoshi. Okay, we managed to get out of it. Or not. Greeted for the +6 and didn't get it in time. Should have just gone for the +3.
Here's Yoshi. Yoshi's taking that data collectively and now putting it into play. Oh, he got all that combo garbage with that clear.
It should also be noted that EpicYoshi doesn't play, doesn't have much time to play the game at all. So he basically takes the opportunities whenever he gets them. I think that's a big reason for him why he's in this in the Meijin series in the first place.
Man.
And yes, it was a bit unfortunate.
Yeah, Yoshi realizing there that the only clear was reds and both of the other panels are on the other side of the screen. He probably just knew there wasn't enough time. And of course, I mean, I played Julapa in moments like that, but you will be all over the board trying to make combo garbage just to stall that rise and a nice 10 chain. But someone like me, I see it and I just go sigh and kind of just take the L.
Yeah, I think Yoshi had an option in that moment. I think he was trying to go for a +6. Now that you mention it, I'm not exactly sure if it was there. But if it was there, then it was probably a fumble.
Yeah, most
But yeah,
lost lost here from Epic have been from just being straight up beat. I haven't seen any weird caught off guard, except for one push-up, one rise to death that he did one game, but other than that, he's just been
yeah, I only know this.
tiny bit outskilled. Oh, man.
He also, EpicYoshi used to always go for big chains, but he, so almost like Orange Triangle, basically like Orange Triangle. But it appears that he really changed his style. I see more.
Oh, for sure.
More combo play from him.
Yeah, the last game, if you go back on, I don't know if it's in the YouTube archives yet, but it is still in the Twitch VODs. If you go back and watch, I commentated, I think it was with Dex, I'm not sure. But just to see Yoshi's gameplay from that to this, it's almost completely different. His openers were wild combos. Ooh, hard for Rui there. These panels are unforgiving. Huge combo storms, and now he is going for more chains and surgical ways to DAS. He's like the DAS master right now, high stacking.
Yeah, that was a bit unfortunate for him. He was really trying to go for a chain extension, but he couldn't find one. But he is safe.
Yeah, the boards just feel harder to me. I mean, the colors, there's like hardly on EpicYoshi's side. It looks like the colors are so spread out.
You might be right about that. Oh, no!
Ooh, the
That
flub.
was,
Okay.
that was a close
Oh!
call, but Rui goes down. Oh.
I wonder if Rui was looking over saying, oh, I won. Because I think we all thought that, but he saved it by down stacking the last second.
Yeah. Just in time. Yeah, Rui rightfully decided not to risk the stealth over to the right to go for the chain for the chain. Sometimes
Ooh, another
sometimes you gotta
flub.
be patient.
Yeah, Rui seeing that EpicYoshi is in trouble with the high stack. I think Rui is just taking advantage of the knowledge given to them. They see they're high stacked. I'm gonna put these combos. I'm gonna put these low chains just to keep them topped out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. Just to confirm your theory, Rui decided to cut the chain and kept going with the small combo.
Yep, that's that player peak, if you call it the peak over.
Rui. Okay.
Wow.
Can Shogun with the reds. Good. Yellows.
Wow.
Okay, chains with them. That was close.
A
That
pixel of health.
Phew. Good job, Rui. But this might be the moment where Rui wants to, unless he can build enough small garbage.
Keeping the telegraph garbage at bay, just Rui's letting it fall when they're ready for it to fall, kind of moving around. Yoshi is setting up like a clear and letting it all fall. And there it was. I mean,
Yeah, Rui waited a little too long. I'm pretty sure he was eyeing the purples and wanted to go for a horizontal clear, but he was surprised by the amount of combo garbage he received. It really looked like he wasn't ready for that.
Freeze! Gefährlich turn! Die!
Rui is patiently waiting for the chain.
Turn! Die!
Popped those yellows a little early,
Don't get your hopes
but still got his clear with a
Yeah.
+6.
Fire! Die!
oh, that panel was off screen for
And EpicYoshi
EpicYoshi.
once again in high stack,
I'll break you in two! To go lightning!
but his QC, okay, it was empty just for moments. Yeah.
Big combo storm. Trouble here for Rui. Clears it with a pixel of health left.
EpicYoshi also worked his way down to low stack.
Die!
But all in all, the score is 10-8. It appears that EpicYoshi did find his groove now.
Yeah,
Did find it now.
two different play styles. I think there's like two different play styles happening. So the wins are so unique on both sides. Using the shake time, Rui letting it go a little bit, calming down, finding a clear. EpicYoshi making crazy combo chains, and then he's gonna look for his clear. A little bit more risky on EpicYoshi's part to do that, but far be it for me to say he's doing it wrong, because he's not really.
Uh-oh, I think Rui downstacked one. Oh, didn't have the... Yeah, Rui didn't downstack correctly. And had to risk it all on a frame-perfect panel drop in the end.
Here we go. Here's a nice EpicYoshi setup. Traversing.
Yeah, that looks good.
That's going to be some hard garbage for Rui. Oh, is ready for the clear. Yoshi with his clear.
Oh, okay. Yes, it looks a little
Man,
scary.
both
Okay.
players.
Phew.
Good board solve there. EpicYoshi's going to look for the Shogun here. Can't get it. A lot of combos gonna... Oh, only 2 combos fell. Here they come.
Rui is doing a good job of keeping his queue empty here. And EpicYoshi did go back up into high stack. Has to be careful of the combo garbage. Okay. Yeah, combo garbage was dropping, but EpicYoshi was ready. But it was a close call. And quickly prepares another combo for the clear.
Yeah, the playstyles are so different. I have to I could focus on one player and tell you what they're doing and how they're waiting, but having to go back and forth, it's a little more difficult for me to follow both.
It really is. I haven't mastered that skill. I think no, we didn't. It wasn't an incorrect down stack. It was fine. He's probably gonna goes for the purpose. Nice Shogun with the greens. And +7.
That stack. Yoshi. Both players pretty high stack now. One forced, one unforced.
Okay. Rui still gets his clears in quite nicely. Oh. Misswap.
Both players in trouble. Oh, Rui's got to make it clear there. That's a tough clear. Got to find something. Oh, gets the greens.
Managed to stack down towards this clear. Good job.
Very intricate. Yoshi really closing that gap. They are Polly-Wally Doodle all day. Yoshi is definitely... Now it's even. Unforgiving panels, man. These are unforgiving garbage today. Yoshi now evens it up. He's thinking it's 0-0.
It basically is now. First to 10.
Yep. Almost caught Rui off guard. Just didn't put enough garbage on.
Good call from Rui.
But is Rui ever really off guard? I'm not sure.
Yeah, sometimes I guess. How would one define off guard? Put it that way.
Off guard, yeah. Maybe you're tricking them. They think you're gonna do a high chain, and then you swap the panels really fast, so you cut the chain. That could be an off guard situation.
Basically, is Rui going to go for the? Okay, doesn't go for the Shogun, but had enough time to go for the combo as well. Nice transition with the Dark Blues. Had to drop the pack.
Oh boy, I missed.
No.
Oh, there was. How did that happen?
That was an unfortunate moment where Rui was going for a transition. He was planning for that, but then the garbage generated an unfortunate panel that ruined his plans completely. It resulted in a match, in an unwanted match, and it ruined his plans completely.
Yeah, the down stack turned into a match, and then, knowingly enough, kind of had a little freak out moment, but that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. EpicYoshi's cookies.
Uh-oh. Rui! Close. I think he grabbed the wrong panel for a moment, but he turned around and grabbed the correct one.
Was not punished for grabbing the wrong panel.
Okay, good thing Rui wasn't topped out, because it almost looked like a lockout.
Speaking of lockouts.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of lockouts.
Yep.
There is no solve here, folks.
Is locked out.
and he's not the Wiggle Master, so he does not get the stall.
And those combos were not enough. Also, by the way, I don't know if the counter is entirely correct. I guess we'll see that later.
I'm seeing 11 to 11. I believe that is the right count on my end.
I have that too, but again, I think it's still bugged.
Yeah, it's definitely still buggy, a little buggy. Yoshi's Cookie Knife reference spider, you know it. Stacked with all the good references.
Okay. Was close from Rui. He only had one out up top.
I've never actually seen. Oh, Yoshi's very in deep trouble here. Asymmetrical garbage, plus he needs a clear.
he has the reds to the right, to his right, but he still needs a clear for the garbage on his left.
Got it. Got them both.
Yep, got them both. That
And a
was
Shogun.
Might be bad if I don't get serious.
And that'll transition to Rui being in trouble.
I'll cut anyone down.
Oh, and unfortunate was trying to get the
Yeah,
stars.
That stack looked very bad.
Yeah.
I
You know what? I couldn't
didn't
think of
see
it.
much at all.
I've never seen. Have you ever seen professional Yoshi's Cookie players before? Because I've played it for fun. I've beaten like the hard mode, but I've never actually seen competitive Yoshi's Cookies.
No, I haven't.
I wonder what that looks like. That must be panic at all times.
Ooh, EpicYoshi had enough space to raise even, and is now preparing another big combo storm while Rui is clearing and preparing a big chain.
Second tier for Rui. If they need it, it's there.
It is there indeed. Okay, it's gonna use it in the last moment.
No Shogun for Yoshi. He does not have shake time. If it's not, he's not topped out. Okay, finds a good clear.
Uh-oh.
Now
Rui
switching
might
back
be-
to Rui again.
Yeah, try to get the yellows together, but couldn't.
And now the swing vote over to Epic. 13-11, I believe, is the score. If anything, they're one
Yeah,
off, but
looks like
that's
it.
about it.
So it's probably correct.
Take this. I'll break you.
EpicYoshi has to be careful. Is topped out. That's a lot of combo garbage.
Excellent.
Gets the clear.
Take
I see Yoshi's brain ticking here. Doesn't put enough garbage though on
this combo.
Rui.
Time to get serious.
Is still a bit on the defense, it seems.
Take this.
Combo garbage from Rui is still dropping.
Ooh, a nice 9 combo there with that chain.
Blow.
Yeah, that was
Very pretty.
that was fancy. Yeah.
Fired up. Take this.
Wow.
Why take this? Take this.
Now it's Rui's turn to defend.
You're wide open. Cross combo.
Rui being the board peeker they are. Let's see if they cut the chain.
He does.
They do.
Take it in our way. Doesn't hurt. Take this.
Yoshi, the last
Fired up.
frame
Take that off.
frantic.
Variable edge. You're wide open. Cross combo. Take this.
Patiently waiting for the combos to drop. Good job, Rui. Prepares another chain to gain more time. I like it.
Struck me.
Yeah, Rui's getting very fluid this game. APM's jumped almost 100 from last game, so they're looking a little bit more clear and concise in what they want to do, and there you go.
Yeah, and look at the factory on EpicYoshi's side. It looked. Yeah, he had to do
Hi-
he had a little bit of work to do to get through that.
Yeah, high stack factory is no joke.
Take this. Tens are in trouble. Take this, scum.
Uh-oh. Okay, no. Never mind. No top outs happening just yet.
Take this.
Welcome in, Newsy. Welcome in, Paulie. Nice matchup.
Ah,
Indeed.
welcome.
Yeah.
Sturmwind. Still okay. Take this. Die. Sturmwind.
This is a 10 p.m. Eastern time anyways for me. 10 p.m. set.
Die. Just in case. Take this. Still okay.
For me, it's
Late night panelers.
Yeah, for me, it's 3:30 a.m.
Whoa!
Die. Take this. Take this. I'm Gefar Lichter. Schneestrom.
Oh no. Okay.
I'm fine.
Pretty sure that wasn't planned from EpicYoshi to have the panel burned like that,
This is nice.
but had a
Yeah.
reacted very fast and had a beautiful follow-up.
Trumpet.
Even has the time to turn that 7 into a 6.
Yeah, there are a lot of big brain moments coming here. The amount of work each player is doing just to clear the garbage is so for me, it's like unnecessary, but like just to see that's what they had to do to clear the garbage. It was completely necessary.
Yeah.
Take this, scum. You got my attention.
And every player's vision is quite different. So your solution
Take this.
isn't necessarily their solution. And
That's true.
finding the best solution
Still okay.
would take quite a deep dive.
True. If there's like one solution on the board, I can usually spot it and be like, there's only one solve. That, oh, nice chain. There's usually that I can pick out. Other than that, the way EpicYoshi and rrrui solves these garbage clears are not the way I would do it. So don't take what I say as, see, that was tough too. That was almost a puzzle.
Yeah. I mean, as I mentioned, their vision is different from ours, and then there is all those other factors that come into play, such as panic maybe, or fumbling. Maybe you see the correct clear and you try to go for it, but something goes wrong. That's when you have to improvise.
Yeah, very true. I haven't seen many players, these players really get confused. Maybe once so far, but it looks like they're not confused. It just, the necessary time it took to do it was just, it wasn't there.
Yeah.
Me, I'd be confused. Oh. Okay, EpicYoshi using every millimeter.
Rrrui grabbed the wrong panel again, it appears. But he managed to save himself. That wouldn't have been possible had he been topped out.
Yeah, these chains from EpicYoshi, a couple classic horizontal chains, but before that, very unorthodox looking cool setups to get these chains.
Also, but a nice 11 from Rrrui.
11? That counted as an 11.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. For those of you who don't know, you cannot set up an 11. 11 has to fall into it. The combo has to fall into itself. So that's kind of cool to see those 10s and 11s.
Downstack.
Man, another puzzle.
Downstack error from Rrrui. He had a clear line with the dark blues, but he stacked it down.
Yeah, like I said, man, every clear, it seems this game, it seems like they're working for it. There's no easy 3 panels line up. There you go. The RNGesus is not here today.
Shall I try a bit harder? I'll show you my power.
Good chain vision from Rrrui there. He didn't just downstack the panel just because. Waited for it so that he can chain.
Man,
Okay.
luckily Rrui's not topped out. They had time to think about it.
Find the rhythm. Checkmate.
Oof, man.
I'm pretty sure that Rrrui aimed for the +3 with the purples, but there was also a horizontal with the greens. Could have gone for that one
There was
as
a
well.
lot. There was like only 5 colors on Rrui's board that with 2 stars. That was basically it.
Sometimes when multiple solutions present themselves, and you have to decide, okay, which one am I gonna go for now? That little bit of hesitation can sometimes be the difference between life and death. So you gotta be fast.
Indeed it was.
You gotta
Indeed
think. You gotta
it-
think fast.
Don't get in our way.
Think with your brain, meat.
Is that all? Combo. Take this. Take this.
I think we missed an insert there.
Take this. Take
Ooh,
this.
doesn't clear garbage. Had a backup though.
Disappear.
5 chain coming. Epic is thinking, I'm gonna high stack
Fire.
right now.
Wide open. Take this. Take this.
Find some unorthodox chains again.
Ouch. Out of my way.
Clears the garbage.
Take this. Time to get serious. Take this. Is that all?
EpicYoshi.
Really in trouble here. Needs to clear. Epic has nothing. They're thinking just survive.
Yeah, that doesn't look good. I was just gonna say that EpicYoshi decided to. There was a moment where he just stopped doing anything, where he was about to prepare a chain, but then he stopped because he realized, oh, garbage is about to drop. So,
Wow.
ouch.
Shake time ran out quick there.
Yeah, he fumbled up the +6. Unfortunate.
Probably didn't even do that. EpicYoshi probably could have just went low stack and waited. Had Rui kind of topped out at like 300 APM. They were playing straight defense. 11 chain. Rui smells it coming. Knows this might be a long game.
Yeah, it might be. Also, EpicYoshi doesn't have any garbage on him. So it's up to Rui to build, to retaliate with a big chain of his own.
8 chain, see if they cut it. They kind of want to keep it going. All right, they're going to keep it going. You know what? That's actually smart, because after now collect... Oh, it does cut the chain there, but he waited. I think that was smart. They waited till Yoshi went high stack, because we all know at this point, EpicYoshi will high stack, just a matter of when. So they kept the chain going right up until they saw them raise. Oh, Rui's in trouble. Need some pre-stop.
Oh, yeah. But I think, strategically speaking, it might even be better. Let's say you have a chain running, and you see your opponent go high stack. The moment you see your opponent go high stack, that might be an indicator for, it might be better.
Oh, the flub, miss swap.
Yeah, that was a miss swap. It might be better to keep...
That's how I beat big chainers, yeah.
To keep the chain going for one more cycle. Because now, the opponent is high stack, awaits the chain, but it doesn't come. So what are they gonna do next? They might wait another cycle if they can afford it. Or they will keep attacking and burn down again. What you mostly wanna do with big chains is to trap your opponent in low stack.
Oh, I never thought of it like that. That is true.
Yeah, because the reason players go high stack when a big chain is coming is to properly defend against them. You don't want to be stuck in low stack with a big chain on top of you, because that stifles your offense.
Yep. Yeah, that was how a few games were won. A lot of games were winning catching Epic in the high stack, but I don't even know if they were caught in the high stack. They just were. They just always exist
right now,
in that high stack.
The situation Rui is in now, that's not exactly somewhere you want to be. You are in low stack, you have three rows, and you have a giant chain to chew through. That's not where you wanna, not the position you wanna find yourself in.
Yeah, very dangerous.
I mean, not necessarily because it's too hard to survive through it. I mean, it can be difficult, like here. It can be very tricky to get out of it, just because you're so limited. But the main draw of it is you are low stack. You should play defensively. You can't put out too much offense right now, so your opponent is pretty safe during that time, and can safely build up. Your opponent can safely build up his offense.
Let's see, once this clears for both sides, who's in more trouble. Equally as dangerous.
Oh, yeah. We need the purples here, I think. Yeah. Takes them. Yellows to the left.
Stars? Oh,
okay, never mind. Never mind. Goes for the Shogun. Nice.
Alright, EpicYoshi, what's he gonna do here with it? Chooses to go high stack. Rui acknowledges it, but also has to play defensively. See that again, the drop in APM.
Yeah, it is a very defensive game for Rui right now.
Ooh, I got a lag out here on my end.
That looks like a crash. No. Yes, that's a crash.
Draw.
It's 14 to 18, but yeah, we crashed out here.
Let's see if they... EpicYoshi still... Both had backed out. Okay. Let's see if they type in... Wait, EpicYoshi, they're back in it now.
Yeah. Also, it feels like... It sounds like my headphones are dying, so if my mic is off, please tell me.
Rui's having a hard time syncing.
His connection failed.
Yeah. I would back all the way out, restart the game, because now it's going to be, let's see here. I will say that game that ended in the draw, it was completely even. I don't think it should count for either player. It was dead even, 18 to 13, I believe it was.
18 to 14.
18 to 14. So we're waiting for Rui. They are restarting the game.
All right.
Tournament chat. They are talking 14-18. Rui says, my game is weird. We're going to see what they decide to do.
I mean, I'm no stranger to input issues. As I already mentioned, it can switch any day for me from a good gameplay field to a bad gameplay field where it feels like I'm moving a brick around. So
yeah,
and some inexplainable missteps. I mean, you are very familiar with this as well. I think we all also sometimes the game just feels weird.
Sometimes the game just feels weird.
Yeah, but I think
I would suggest
in this instance it's probably Rui's connection. Because the connection is not the problem. Pretty much not. Well, let's see if Rui gets it working again.
I want to have both of them go back completely and then replay each other. Just so they're both at a starting point here instead of trying to reconnect to the same person that you dropped with. See if that helps them out. So they are restarting. And chat, thank you for joining us in the meantime here. Amazing set. It's almost done. Both players are restarting just so they can finish it up.
Yeah, EpicYoshi only needs 2 more wins and Rui needs 6 more wins.
Rui might have restarted their computer completely.
Not the wrong call, I would say.
Yeah, definitely not the wrong call.
Or at least the router.
$14 for Rui and 18 for EpicYoshi. Indeed. I mean, the game started off, I think, like 10-3, and then Yoshi caught up 10-10, or 9-3. Then it was 10-10. And now Yoshi taking it 18-13, 18-14 so far. Rui is back up and running. Let's see what they say about it.
Probably in Discord, not in game yet. Rui is typing.
I got stuck and can't get into 2-player versus. That's interesting. Let's see what they say. Is there an error? There should be some sort of error that pops up. Rui's saying they can't get into 2-player versus, but there should be some sort of log.
I mean, it doesn't necessarily need to be a crash. It can just give you a message that it can't connect you, and then it will throw you back out into the lobby and won't crash the game completely. So that could be the case as well.
Yeah, true. That does happen. I mean, I will try to restart. Yep. I would try to restart, maybe. Indeed. His name always is variable with the R's, yeah. Like rolling your R's. That's not like, that's weird too. That's like an anti, like the German language. It's like the opposite of rolling or trilling your R's, like rrrui. Like there is no in German, I don't think, right?
Not exactly. I mean, I would call him rrrui. I can't even do it properly.
That's awesome.
I mean,
you gotta take a Spanish course.
Yeah, rrrui is easier for me.
I.
You know, I wouldn't say it. I just say it. Rrrui. Yeah, exactly.
Works for me.
Like that. Yeah, but
amazing. So Rui is restarting their entire internet. That's a good call. Sometimes you gotta flush that DNS.
I mean, when it comes to GCT, I mean, with Wario's stomach rolling, I think he got good practice.
Yeah. Amazing. In other news, side note, footnote, looks like Derek McDougallson has won the Touch tournament that was happening in tandem.
Nice, congratulations. In the end, we had to decide if we wanted to stream the Meijin set or the Touch tournament. But there is going to be another Touch tournament tomorrow after the Advanced tournament. At 17:00, so the early tournament time slot, we are going to have the Advanced. And then at 22:00, well, my time, at the later tournament time slot, we are going to have the Touch one.
Yeah, I don't know. This is like a, what time is it for me right now? For me right now, it's 10:51 p.m. in my neck of the woods.
10:50.
For you, it's what, almost 4 a.m.?
Almost, yes.
Wow.
In 15 minutes.
So I get a long checking for updates, followed by cleaning up old versions. Then after, while I got to the options, I cannot get into 2-player versus. That's happened to me before.
That is very weird.
That's happened to me before. And it was, I think I had to disable Discord completely. That has happened to me before. There was too many background applications going on, and once I disabled the background applications, including Discord, they're asking, can I just give EpicYoshi the victory? I don't think it's fair to get back after this long of a cooldown. Well, we'll ask Musical Michael that. Obviously, we're going to say, like, you have to forfeit, but they don't have to. I mean, it's up to Musical and also your opponent if they're willing to wait a certain amount of time. So we'll wait for his answer. They are talking off stream.
Yeah, I mean, this is a very fringe case. I mean,
right.
I mean, Musical is on Discord right now. So he is.
We'll get the official word. We never want a set to end with a forfeit.
No, we really don't. But if we can't get back in, then we might have to do it this way. I mean, we will try every option available, of course. But yeah, just making another appointment to finish the set. I'm not sure how viable that is.
That's true
I mean,
too.
it is
A
up
continuation.
to
Yeah, once we've established whose connection it is, so now we know it's Rui's connection. Epic Yoshi does have kind of the say here, and it goes the same for, say you crash 3 times, and then that game would go to the other person. This is a crash that can't. All right, let's see. Worked now, I think. All right, let's see. Yeah, if there's ever 3 crashes in a row and it's solidified it's the other person, the game would go to the other person, but never the entire set. So let's see.
Yeah,
okay, I am in their set. So
it worked.
I
Let's see if it continues working.
They can't be spamming it. They're spamming ready up. They can't be doing that immediately on reconnection. Oh, these guys. It's going to drop your FPS if they're doing that. It's going to drop your FPS lower than 60. Okay.
Okay. Okay, it's back in working condition. Rui is
Working condition.
Yeah. Rui needs 6 wins. EpicYoshi needs 2. Final stretch.
Very true. There is a player 1 latency that's going on during this. So now, not that it's Yoshi's fault, but I think Yoshi's experiencing a little bit of input delay. But
yeah,
let's see how the game plays.
I mean, it is just a little bit. It just swaps between 1 and 2. I've seen it worse. So yeah, let's just say it could be a lot worse.
But at least they didn't forfeit. That's what we wanted was the games to play out at the very least.
Yeah. Just gotta clarify this. It was Rui in Discord who suggested the forfeit on his side because he couldn't get back in. But I'm really glad it isn't necessary. And even then, there are options. I mean, in this case, it would be. Yeah, my headphones are dying. It would be very unfortunate because EpicYoshi and Rui had to go out of their way to make this set happen. Because of their schedules. And having to do that again would be very unfortunate for both of them.
Yeah.
I'm under attack. Take him away.
Nice down stack, Rui. But okay, stack chained.
I wonder what.
Okay, good clear.
Protect me.
An 11 combo as we speak.
Rui. Okay, has the queens. Good. Good.
Nice puzzle solving.
Yes. Yes.
Nice zero solve.
You saved me. Yes.
Oh, interesting.
Rui also waited for the garbage to drop before he popped the reds. Good. Yeah, good defense on both sides, I would say.
I'm under attack. Yes.
Yoshi waiting for the most amount possible.
Wow, is that an airwalk? How did they do that?
I'm not sure, but it was clutch.
So we'll have to come back to this. I'll have to rewatch it. So EpicYoshi down stacked with 1 panel, but with the 1 panel they down stacked with, in mid-air, pulled the panel over to pop the garbage.
I mean, could have just been a catch. Could have just been a mid-air catch.
Right, but can you drop a panel down to the right and then quickly move your cursor to just catch it wherever you want, or slide it again over anywhere you want?
I mean, we can look at it later in the replay viewer if you want.
Yeah, I might want to check it out. It'll be really easy to find. Accidental catch. I don't know if it was accidental, Paul. It looked pretty. That looked pretty on purpose.
I mean, his death in the end was probably an accidental catch. There was one involved.
Yeah, accidental turned into clutch moment.
Cross combo. That doesn't hurt.
Oh, Rui, okay, gets the reds on top.
Almost a missed swap.
Take this is over. Cross combo. Take variable edge. That doesn't hurt. Out of my way. Ouch.
Yeah,
Take
instead of,
Wow.
instead
Goes
of
for the
keeping up the
6.
chain, Rui just goes for the combo. That was good.
Take
Goes for the safe clear.
cross combo. Obstruct me.
EpicYoshi also just down stacking, going for the +3 instead of greeding for the combo.
I'll break you. Is that all?
Rui is in big trouble here with that magic bean stock of a tower. Down stacks is not topped out. So it works in their favor.
Take this. Ouch. Take this. Take this. I've grown a stick
Oh
yet again.
no.
Rui is catching up, only 4 wins away now.
16-18, EpicYoshi 18, Rui 16.
Exactly.
Protect me. I wonder what's for dinner. I'm under attack.
EpicYoshi went high stack, tried to find something, tried to build a big chain, but
Yes.
only drops a little bit of combo garbage on Rui. But on the flip side, Rui didn't manage to mount a big offense either.
Aid me. Enough. Aid me. Protect me. Aid me.
Right now, EpicYoshi
wonder
appears to
what's
be,
for dinner.
well, appeared to be in the driver's seat. I think it's rather even right now. EpicYoshi is just a bit higher stack.
You saved me.
Yeah, it's rather even.
Aid
EpicYoshi is piling on the pressure.
Yeah, this
but
is
Rui,
this is probably where EpicYoshi pulls ahead in terms of
I'm under
offense. Now it's up to Rui to defend.
under attack.
Has a beautiful tier 2.
Take him away. Protect me. Send. I'm under attack.
EpicYoshi also keeping up the combo garbage.
Yes.
Is not topped out.
Aid
Tries to
Whoa.
me. Enough.
also waited for more combo garbage to drop, it appears.
Send.
Smart moment there by Epic.
I'm protecting.
He only has pre-stop time. Ooh.
Protect me. I'm under attack.
So EpicYoshi has 3
Enough.
shock panels on his
I
board.
wonder what's
Decided
for
not to
dinner.
pop them. I actually like that because that allowed him to go for a clean solve up top. And just popping the shock panels at the bottom would have ruined that. And as long as you're
Wow.
yeah got rid of them in a nice manner. As long as you're high stack, you don't need to stress them too much. But EpicYoshi had them lined up. He didn't just ignore them. He did set them up, and that's the important part.
Scrub the floors. I'm under attack. Send. Protect me.
That
Oh,
was
wow.
close. Impressive works there.
It's gonna be a oh, does down stack into a clear, which is nice. Rui gets a nice combo chain down stack. Rui looking very comfortable. I will say right now, the tides have turned,
For dinner.
but there's factory on
Oh
Rui.
no! Ah, Rui swapped the wrong way. He wanted the +4 with the light blues.
And this is game point or set point actually for EpicYoshi.
Yep.
And he is taking advantage of this moment
Oh.
by getting a
Rui,
very difficult
Rui.
start.
Oh.
Wait,
Rui,
okay, it gave the point to both of them. That was strange on my
Rui
screen.
Not prepared at all for that one.
I believe the final score was 20-18. I believe.
I think 2016.
Was it?
I mean, they will report.
I think you're right. Wait.
They will report the scores
Yeah.
in a second, so then we'll be sure. But I think it is 2016. 16 February, yeah.
Let's go
Alright.
to the report scores
GG's.
and see. Oh, definitely GG's. EpicYoshi squeaked it. I didn't know. I thought I had all my Pokecoins on Epic, but I was mistaken. They could have gone to either player, and for not the technical issues, could have swung to Rui's side.
Very much could have. We can check the replays. Which game was it?
Let me see here.
When you saw the... Because I didn't
sure,
know.
let me
I did
go
not
into
note
it.
it down. Gotta be honest.
It was the first game they replayed.
All right. Should be this one then.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like a one Mississippi behind you, so you go ahead and play it through.
Replay viewer. What? Wait, was that the? Oh, I was wrong. I think. Yes, this is it.
I think so. Let's see. So I'm gonna pay attention to EpicYoshi's side. It's when they had one panel they downstacked and it looked like almost like an airwalk to the other side. So let's see. I think it's coming up right.
I mean, I'll just let it play. I'll just let it play normally, and we're gonna watch EpicYoshi's side. I think that's safer.
Okay. We'll watch it in real time, and you can comment on it, and then see if you see what I was talking about.
I saw a missed Shogun from EpicYoshi. Okay, that one is not missed. Nice chaining.
Yes. Aid me. I'm under attack.
EpicYoshi was not topped out in that moment.
I'm under attack. Take him away.
I know I don't have to be scared for Rui because I think this game lasted around 3 minutes.
Yes.
So that way I know that Rui can't die.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
EpicYoshi not topped out at all here.
Protect me. No.
Yeah, I'm a little buffer on my side. I'm at 140, 141, 142. I'm not sure how far ahead you are.
It's almost 5 seconds.
Okay.
I'm under attack. I'm under attack. Aid me.
4.5 second buffer. Yeah. That's just stream in general. That's just a stream in general.
Yeah.
Take him away.
I think that was it.
Okay, let me see if it shows on my side. The exact time was... Oh,
Wait.
is that it?
You saved me.
It doesn't go. It doesn't go back far enough.
Yes.
No, I don't think that was it. They dropped the panel from the left side. It was all the way left. So let's keep rolling.
Okay. I mean, because that wasn't even an airwalk, to be honest. It was just
Maybe it happened early. This is the first... Yeah, it's 0-0.
Protect me.
Maybe it happened way earlier than this. I'm not sure. Let's just keep playing through it.
Scrub the floors.
Right there, right there. It was at 251.
Scrub the floors. Pray for some courage.
I don't think I can go back far enough. No, I can only go back 4 seconds. That means I have to actually do this.
So we know where it is. Let's
Close your
eyes.
eyes.
Everybody close your freaking eyes.
And your ears.
Yeah, let's go to 250 and stop it.
Take him away. Courage.
And then maybe play it at 0.5 speed.
Aid me. Protect me.
Alright, so about 10 seconds from now, you'll see how it's... Maybe it's staircase. I'm not sure, but it's coming up right meow.
Okay, just a chain.
And then here it comes. Ready? Drops the diamond. Oh, he just... So it was almost frame perfect. The panels were popping.
Yeah,
they weren't
and then
done
he-
popping. He just moved it over
He
and
just
down
moved it
stacked.
over, yeah.
How did he know to do that? Let's say... Oh, he did it on purpose.
Yeah, no, he just
I get
moved-
it.
The panels were popping and he just moved them over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and full speed. If you run that full speed, you can see why I was confused because I didn't know he had evened it out. That was really smart.
I see. Yeah. Yeah, the way it works, I mean, we all know this. The box, the hit collection, what do you call it? The hit detection, I think, is
Okay.
only disappears fully. The wall, you could say, only disappears fully once the last panel is gone.
Yeah,
Until-
he evened it out so
yeah.
he could drop it while it was popping. Then he could move it again onto the panel he moved out to swap.
Yeah, fully
Tricky.
regular move, but well done.
Well done.
All right.
GG's, guys.
GG's, indeed. Yep, 2016 it was.
16-20 is the final score for EpicYoshi, moving on into the Masters brackets.